It's an Eastern Conference battle here at the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto as the Raptors look to work their home court advantage and get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Miami. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Checking out Miami, they've done what they've needed to do up to this point in the season. I think they've got to be happy and comfortable with where they are.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I mean, they don't have the target on their back that some of the top teams have, but this is a very solid club.
So here's Miami's starting group. Joseph in at the 4 spot. Pairing up the backcourt, Napier and Wade. Chris Bosh is out there with Dang. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you've got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Here is Lowry. Patterson a screen on Deng. Patterson the screen. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. And Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. DeRozan on the wing. Fires for 3. Miami grabs the mess. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
Here's Joseph. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Joseph's got the first points of the night for the Heat.
And he's on the board early.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop.
Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. There's the pass to Patterson. Dang against DeRozan. Shot, high post, and it's blocked by Dang. Napier passes to Joseph. Right side Bosh, and stolen by Patterson. They set the screen. Lowry dishes to Patterson. And it's Lowry penetrating. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Deng kicks to Joseph. Nails the close-range fadeaway jumper. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. Toronto working the ball around now. Ross with a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Napier passes to Wade. Dang against Patterson. Dang dishes to Joseph. Pass to Napier. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Joseph. Lets it go with a 3. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Now Lowry, after the missed 3 from Luol Deng. They get it back. Valanciunas banked in off the glass.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Shot by Joseph. No good.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time. No question.
DeRozan. Almost, but it rolls out.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Here's Bosh. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Bosh has got his first basket of the night.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 22-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night. The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Napier. Lowry covering. Now Joseph. 23 points for him the last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him too.
Now here is Lowry after the miss from Joseph. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. And Miami shooting to start out this game about 43%. Napier kicks to Dang. Wide open look. And the basket by Napier. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. A new group in now for the Raptors. Tyler Hansbrough checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patrick Patterson. James Johnson's checked in for Ross. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Josh McRoberts is checked in for Bosh. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Napier. Now here's DeRozan, averaging 22 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Joseph.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Cole, the pass to Joseph. Kicks it out to Granger. To the wing right side. Shot from 16. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Granger. And it's 6 points for Joseph.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Johnson the screen. Vasquez dishes to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Chalmers. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 6.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And Cole kicks to Joseph. Tries from 16, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
DeRozan passes to Johnson. A 3, and the shot is good from Johnson. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out front, up 1. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Yeah, this team played an excellent...
Miami leading by 3. Napier off the pick from Joseph. There's the pick. Napier kicks to Dang. He feeds it to Joseph. No good there off the double clutch.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Celtics really lit it up from the floor. He had 23 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. It was just a great outing for him, and nobody could slow him down. Something we're seeing consistently now, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of a load.
Here's the screen. Ross with it. He's picked up by Dang. Ross dishes to Valanciunas. And that one is hammered home.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Joseph sets a screen for Dang. Just 5 on the clock. Wade drives in. On the mark with the 15-footer. Wade's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Lowry passes to Valanciunas. And there's the call on Bosch. And so here's Toronto. And Valanciunas kicks to Ross. On the wing to Rosen. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Rebound by Napier.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him. More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Close game as we wrap up the...
Coach, what are the key aspects of your game plan going into the second half based on...
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. First of all, a big knock.
Quarter welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Raptors 5 right now. Lowry and Ross pairing up in the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Joseph, that's good. Raptors trail by 7. Ross with it, averaging 14 points a game. From 13, and it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Patterson. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Here's Joseph. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Joseph's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Heat. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Lowry dishes to Patterson. It's tipped. Valanciunas, and that one's good. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Wade kicks to Joseph. Outside Dang. Good ball movement here by the Heat. There's the dish to Joseph. Plenty of space. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
That's 10 straight points now coming in that mid-range jump shot area, guys.
Yeah, it is, and they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off, and I think that's very good discipline they're showing us here.
Here's Patterson, and another basket for Toronto.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
The Heat leading by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the right side. Napier passes to Day. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Joseph. The tray. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
Offensive rebound, and he gets it to go. Valanciunas has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Now the feed to Dang. And Joseph kicks to Dang. To the left wing. Baseline jumper. And again, another basket there from Joseph. Joseph's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, in fact, that's the shot they've used from that range, Clark, to get 8 of their last 10 points.
To the paint. Here's Ross, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That free throw good from Ross. And some changes here for the Raptors. Hansbrough's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. And a new group in for the Heat. Josh McRoberts is checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole's subbed in for Napier. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Dishes to DeRozan. There's the screen. Ross in the corner. From outside the arc. That's good. Ross has got 8 points.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And Joseph kicks to Cole. The three from Chalmers. And again, Miami with the triple.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Johnson sets the screen for Ross. Over in the corner to Vasquez. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Vasquez has got his second basket. And the Raptors making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. And you look at that. Great player, second in the league.
Well, it's obvious over the last few weeks he's been working on that shot of his, and it's paid off. I mean, he is really knocking down shots at a high rate. One of the best field goal percentage shooters in the league.
McRoberts down low. Hansbrough's there. Just 5 to shoot. Nobody near Granger. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 3. Vasquez with it, and Granger picks him up defensively. Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
34 seconds left in the third quarter, and Cole kicks to Joseph. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Joseph's got 10 points here in the second half.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Pass to DeRozan. Hansbrough, a screen on Chalmers. DeRozan dishes to Hansbrough. Johnson kicks to DeRozan for the tie. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Here's Cole. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. Hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
The Heat shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. On the floor for Miami, Joseph in at power forward. Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade combine at guard. Danny Granger out there with Josh McRoberts. Outside Lowry. Johnson, the pass to DeRozan. Johnson with a screen on Granger. And DeRozan kicks to Johnson. Here's Hansbrough. It's blocked. And here is Joseph. He kicks to McRoberts. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Granger with the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Vasquez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Miami now. Wade dishes to Granger. Kicks to Joseph. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Joseph. He has 20 points and a block. He is in complete control of this game.
Yeah, it's just going his way. Everything falling into place.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Valanciunas is checked in for Hansbrough. Patterson comes in for Johnson. And it's Ross in for Vasquez. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. Deng comes in for Danny Granger. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Deng against DeRozan. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Joseph with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. And Joseph kicks to Deng. Low block shot on the way. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 23 points.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
And it's Lowry penetrating. It's rebounded by Bosh. Bosh has got 5 rebounds tonight. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Joseph. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Napier, he's checked in for Cole. And Joseph drops them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Left side Lowry. Shoots it up. Again, Toronto.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
The Heat with the lead. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Shot by Joseph, no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Ross. Rejected by Joseph. Here's Valanciunas. And at last, they get one to fall.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Wade gets a screen from Joseph. Wade drives in. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And the Heat lead by 1.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey that break. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the taking. But we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Valanciunas dishes to Patterson. The pass to Lowry. Clock at 6. Back to Patterson. Shoots the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight. Clark and Steve, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
Good rise, Clark, because 2 evenly matched teams playing a tough game.
Joseph sets a screen for Wade. Inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Raptors.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Lowry with the ball. Wade picks him up. Patterson passes to DeRozan. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
The Heat trail by 3. Now, here's Joseph. A step back shot here. And he hits the jumper for 2. Joseph's got 8 here in the quarter. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
Like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Patterson a screen on deck. DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. A floater, and that one's good. Lowry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors. And the crowd roaring to life.
That was a huge shot. And they're just about dancing in the aisles now.
What an eruption in this building.
Here's Joseph, and it's Miami with another. And so here's Toronto. Lowry up top. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Bosch. Pass to Napier. Now here's Joseph. Defense is right there. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. .30 seconds left in the game.
A crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to them.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ross against Wade. To the wing on the left. Napier passes to Joseph. The kick out to Dang to tie it up. Misses the 3. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and to try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
Now here's Patterson.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Six seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Joseph. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And Joseph drops them both. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Toronto, DeMar DeRozan. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Here's Napier. Misses! And so it's Toronto.
Kyle, congratulations on this win.
At small forward, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 9, Luol Deng. At point guard,
Everyone is in their seat and buckled in at the American Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. For the Miami Heat, they're coming off a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Exum and Burks, they're back. Wilson Chandler out there with Favors, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And here are the Heat now. Here's Joseph, the kick out to Bosh. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 5 to shoot. Here's Wade, and that one's good.
And they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
And here's Exum. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And he was so good defensively, anticipating every pass. He had a ton of steals in that game.
Now here's Exum. Passes it to Favors. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. No good. Napier kicks to Wade. He feeds it to Dang. Wade dishes to Joseph. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Joseph's got his first points of the night.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Exum passes to Burks. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Favors with the ball. Picked up by Joseph. So it's Miami now. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
For Miami, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Napier. Dishes it to Joseph. From about 19 feet, and he hits the jump shot. Utah trailing here. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. The phrase superstar gets tossed around the league a lot these days, but that is how he described Dwayne Wade. He said that D. Wade's the guy we'll be giving the most attention to because he can function either as a playmaker or a scorer, saying no matter what he chooses to do, he can hurt you. We have to be ready for everything. Easier said than done, guys.
Thanks again, Doris.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Heat shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And their success rate from the stripe this season, about 77%.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Derek Favors. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now, here's Exum. He's got 5. They set the pick out to the right wing. Burks kicks to Gobert. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Wade. Here's Napier. He's guarded by Chandler. Here's Bosh. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Exum, and Utah again with the bucket.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Now Joseph, He's got 6 from the baseline. And it's Miami with another.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Well, they heaved up a lot of ill-advised three-pointers in that loss. Guys, they were way too trigger-happy from downtown.
Yeah, and that's not the area on the court where you want to be forcing shots from. Heck, you were a great three-point shooter, and you know that, Steve.
Yeah, it comes and goes, but you can't just rely on that when things aren't going your way.
3 on the clock, and it's blocked by Bosch. Napier kicks to Wade. The dish to Bosch. Wade passes to Joseph. No good. And it's Utah the other way. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Chandler, no good. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And it's Wade with the jam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Here's Exum after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Burks kicks to Chandler. Got it. Good job in the low post. Chandler's got his second basket of the night. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Napier off the pick from Joseph. Napier passes to Wade. Lays it up and banks it in.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Jazz trailed by 4. Exum with it. 7 points in the game. There's the pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Cole off the pick from Joseph. And Cole kicks to Joseph. Pass to Cole. Feeds it to McRoberts. Can't hit from in close. Here's Burke. Shot is off. And the first quarter is in the books. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Joseph in at the 4 spot, pairing up the backcourt. Napier and Wade. Dang out there with Chris Bosh. That's the group in the game for the Heat. They get the rebound. Gobert can't hit.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Joseph dishes to Bosh. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bosh has got 6.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He ended with 32 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Exum passes to Hayes. He dishes it to Exum. And Gobert kicks to Exum. The Jazz working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Here's Chandler. Count it from 12. Chandler's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
35 seconds left in the first half. Shot by Joseph, no good.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. The shot by Chandler, wide open. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And he gets the bucket. Joseph's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Chandler right side. Fades away. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
All right, guys, I want to go over some things before we get back out there. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Exum and Burks, their backcourt. Then it's Wilson Chandler, and it's Rudy Gobert. Exum, the jumper from the free throw line is good. Exum's got 9. The Heat leading by 5. Wade passes to Napier. Here's Joseph, and a strong finish with 2 hands. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
The feed to Gobert. Kicks it to Burks. Clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. Second chance shot. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it. I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly. That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
Exum kicks to Chandler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
The Jazz have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
No, this is a kind of a mediocre free throw shooting team. They're sitting there at about 73% as a unit.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Danny Granger is checked in for Dan. And it's Norris Cole in for Napier. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Burke comes in for Exum. Joseph dishes to Bosch. And Cole kicks to Bosch. Rebound, Utah.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
Burke, the pass to Gobert. Burke dishes to Gobert. For the 3, Chandler, and that one's good. Chandler's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
The Heat with the lead. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Wade outside, and the pass to Cole. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Cole's got 8 points.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Here's Burke, right now averaging 11 points a game. To the left side wing, fires from deep, and the Jazz another 3.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Passes it to Bosch. Lets it go from 11. That's good. 8 points for him.
Ah, the turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
Jazz trail by 4. A different look for Miami. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. And Novak's checked in, and Hood subbed in for Wilson Chandler. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He talked to his guys about the importance of functioning as a unit, not as individuals, and on the need to help each other find open shots on the perimeter. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. The Heat have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. No good on the free throw. No luck that time either. Jazz trail by 4. There's the pick. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Burks kicks to Favors. And it's Miami with the rebound. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Philadelphia game turns out, guys. Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
Burke kicks to Novak. Now here's Burks. He's guarded closely, and it's rejected. Dishes it to Granger. Shot is blocked and out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
And now we've got a moment to see how the Jazz are doing ranking-wise, Kevin. 6th in fewest turnovers per game, 13th in blocks. And they're in the top half of the league when it comes to limiting opponents' offense as well.
Now, they're a smart team. You talked about those few turnovers, and that's the number that really stands out to me when you go down that list of stats. They're smart. They don't take a lot of crazy gambles. They try to work the ball around the perimeter, get it inside when they can, and get the best shot every time down the floor.
Pass to McRoberts, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. Number 1, the Heat.
Yeah, they've been on a defensive tear lately, allowing so few points, and I think it's the energy with which they play.
1:22 left to play here in the third. The dish to Booker. Can't get it to go. Nice defense from Joseph. And Clark, you saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Hood, the pass to Novak. He kicks it to Favors. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. That ties it up. And 11 points for Trey Burke.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
The Heat have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Joseph dishes to Chalmers. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Favors, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. So both teams changing it up here. The Heat have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And Chalmers kicks to Joseph. Steps back and fires. That's good. Joseph's got 18 points.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Exum with a wide open look. The offensive rebound. Here's Booker. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
I think they're going to be able to see pretty clearly on the replay that the shot left his hands in time, guys. The evidence is right there.
Yeah, and this is a big call, guys. I mean, they're going to take a very close look at it, even if it seems clear-cut at first glance.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And, Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
Here's Exum. Joseph, he's in at power forward. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Chris Anderson out there with Napier. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Feeds it to Exum. The Jazz working the ball around now. And Utah again with the bucket.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Miami trailing. Joseph sets a screen for Wade. And Joseph slams it home. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Exum passes to Booker. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Booker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz. And Miami shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Now here's Joseph. Burks covering. Joseph, that's good. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And here's Exum. He feeds it to Booker to the right side. Here's Haston, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Loose defense at such a critical time. You're better off sending him to the line than giving him 2 points.
Pass to Joseph. 13 feet away. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. A different look for Miami. Chris Bosh has checked in for Anderson, and Cole subbed in for Napier. Utah. Gobert checked in for Trevor Booker. Chandler comes in for Hood, and Trey Burke subbed in for Exum. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
The Heat have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And Joseph kicks to Wade. Here's Dang. And again, Miami with the triple.
They're not going to run that play very often. But, hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
To the inside. Here's Haston. Miami grabs the miss. Bosh has got 5 rebounds tonight. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
There's a screen. Chandler dishes to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Haston. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Joseph. Miami leading by 3. Wade passes to Joseph. He dishes it to Cole. Kicks it to Joseph. The feed now to Cole. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Heat good for 2. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The pass to Chandler. Burks sets a screen for Chandler. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Burks. He'd have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. pass to Dang. Dishes it to Joseph. Lots of room. No good. And it's Utah the other way.
2 minutes.
Pass to Burke. There's a good screen. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Big call, Kevin. He just didn't get there quick enough, and that's a tough break.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Utah. Now, here's Joseph. D right on him. Took him no time at all on that one. Cole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Burke. Tries from 10, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Great second half. I mean, he came out of that locker room ready to play.
The Heat have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And Joseph kicks to Wade. There's the dish to Joseph. And it's Miami with another.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Jazz trail by 3. Now Burks. Out to the right wing. Here's Burke. And he makes good on the layup. Burks got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Wade has the open look. He's off from 3. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
And they don't want to let it slip away.
Burke dishes to Gobert. Burke, the pass to Gobert. To take the lead. Bosch grabs the miss. The Heat have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Joseph with the ball. Now Chandler defending. It's in!
What a basket in at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Burke. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Defensive foul. That's his second.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Man, pressure-packed free throws, but he looks cool as can be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Here's Exum. They get the rebound. He kicks to Burks. The 3 won't fall. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah.
Dwayne, how did you guys overcome the...
Hey, man, that never gets old.
What never gets old?
Proving once again that I'm the man, and you're just another mediocre player in this league.
If you played as well as you talked, you'd be a legend. And don't worry, I'll be ready for you next time.
Oh, I am a legend. You better ask somebody.
Everyone is in their seat and buckled in at the American Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. For the 76ers right now, they're focused on kicking off to a good start on the road trip here. There's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
You know, it's been a struggle on the road for this team, and they're beginning another road trip right now.
They've got to do whatever they can to change recent history, guys, because they have not looked comfortable at all on the road.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the 76ers, Evan Turner is out there with Arnett Moultrie. Then it's Williams. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Embiid in at the center position.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Philadelphia. One player he said they can't overlook is Chris Bosh. He said Bosh is the perfect complementary scorer. He can hit the spot-up J and also really crash the offensive boards. We simply can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin, at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
Thank you, Doris.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Williams kicks to Moultrie. And Williams, here we go. And he converts the layup. Williams has got his first bucket of the night. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Joseph with the ball. He's against Moultrie. Napier passes to Joseph. 6 to shoot. Another shot. And Bosh with the layup.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Williams dishes to Turner. The offensive rebound. Embiid goes up with it again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Napier, averaging 8 points a game. Napier off the pick from Joseph. They set the pick. 9 feet out. The second effort. Bosh can't get it to go.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Carter-Williams with it. He's picked up by Dang. Carter-Williams kicks to Moultrie. Wants to get it to Turner and does. That puts them in the lead.
And things are going to come way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can.
Here's Napier. Can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And their inside strength was so apparent in that win. They just blocked shots, controlled the lane, did a good job on the glass.
Very alert were they, Steve. Alert, aware, and reacted quickly to shot attempts in the post.
Wade passes to Joseph. Back to Wade. Bosh dishes to Wade. Napier kicks to Wade. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And there's the 3-second violation. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Heat.
They've been playing so smart lately. Just the way they move the ball and they share it. They're always finding good looks.
Nerlens Noel checks in for the 76ers. Carter-Williams kicks to Williams. Back to Carter-Williams. He feeds it to Williams. Passes it to Turner. Lock at 6. Blocked. Now here's Wade. You saw him with 10 points last game. Napier passes to Joseph. All sorts of time. That's good. Joseph's got his second bucket tonight.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Now Carter Williams. He had 19 points in the win against Charlotte. Turner dishes to Williams. Here's Embiid. Good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue.
And a new group in for the Heat. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Lou Aldang. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Napier. Grant, he's checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's Joseph. He's coming off a 28-point game against Utah. Well, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Here's Grant after the made shot from Joseph. Here's Carter Williams, averaging 19 points per contest. And Embiid gets it to go.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Gritty, determined play.
And Cole gets to Chalmers. There's the feed to Joseph. And he gets it to go. Joseph's got 8 points. Carter Williams with it. To the paint. Here's Noel. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Feeds it to Joseph. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 10 points for him.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
And here is Carter Williams. Poke loose. 1 second left. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
This Tuesday night, December 22nd, DeMar DeRozan and
as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Joseph in at power forward. Chalmers is out there with Norris Cole. Then there's Josh McRoberts. And it's Granger in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Jazz got down to business. He finished with 28 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Kicks it to Turner. Noel sets a screen for Turner. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Josh McRoberts. Dang comes in for Danny Granger. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Mario Chalmers. And it's Napier in for Norris Cole.
Looks like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Williams sets a screen for Turner. Pass to Williams. Rejected by Joseph. Napier passes to Wade. Here's Joseph. No good. Some solid defense from Grant. And Turner kicks to Grant. Here's Moultrie. Can't hit. And it's Miami the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game. And no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
And it's Turner off the drive from the line. Here's Noel. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Noel's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside Dan. Joseph with the ball. He's against Moultrie. Wade outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Joseph. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a three-point play.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
And the Heat making a change here. Bosch is checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Turner. Carter Williams dishes to Moultrie. Moultrie setting the pick for Williams. Grant the pass to Williams. No good. Great D that time from Joseph. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Bosch kicks to Joseph. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Joseph. He has 15 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been a solid overall contribution by him defensively.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in, and that drops, so they now lead by 1.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
There's the screen. Here's Carter Williams. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Carter Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wade dishes to Joseph. Here's Napier. Bosch passes to Dan. Heat moving the ball around. Stolen by Grant.
Inside 2 minutes. Inside Bosch.
Dishes to Carter Williams. Back to Grant. Williams kicks to Carter Williams. Bank shot. No good.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Joseph, the pass to Napier. To the inside. Inside runner. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 19 points.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Josh McRoberts is checked in for Joseph. Granger comes in. And we're through 2 here in a good...
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second. Teams battling hard through the first half. What a game we're seeing from Money.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Moultrie. Michael Carter Williams is out there with Elliott Williams. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Carter Williams dishes to Turner. Carter Williams against Wade. Just 5 on the clock. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Embiid. Now the Heat with it. The They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Outside Dang. Pass to Napier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. And the shot falls short this time.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
On the wing, Williams. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Here's Carter Williams. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The shot by Wade, wide open. And he's good on the 3 ball. Wade's got 5 points so far.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Williams gets to Carter Williams. Outside Turner. Back to Carter Williams. Outside Williams. Dang against Turner.
Checking out the game Evan Turner is having. He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the 3-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Give it up for your defense.
Well, here's a group now that knows how to orchestrate from the wing. The top passing small forwards in the NBA. Games. 4th, Evan Turner.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. I mean, very unselfish guys at a position that sometimes puts more of an emphasis on individual play.
Most of those guys can take matters into their own hands if they need to. But like you pointed out, Steve, that's not their MO. That's not how they want to roll. They want all 5 players on the floor to be involved in the offense, and that's what they want to facilitate.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Dang with the screen for Joseph. Off the pick. And that one is stuck right through.
Boy, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job.
That's
Run
right.
him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Carter Williams, the pass to Moultrie, and he gets it to go. Moultrie's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time. Can't let him that close to the basket. It's almost a guaranteed finish when he gets into the paint.
Anderson, he's checked in for Miami. And Philadelphia also making a switch.
Look at some of the numbers here for Evan Turner. He's been having a nice year. He's putting up 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. And we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box score.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
Shot clock at 3. Pulls up from the corner. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Carter Williams. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Napier kicks to Joseph. Wade outside. To the inside. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers. A different look for Miami. Danny Granger, he's checked in for Dang. Chalmers comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Napier. The 76ers also with a sub. Noel's checked in. Now here's Joseph. Tight defense on him. And count it from 19 feet away. Joseph's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 10. Now the pass to Turner. And the layup falls. Turner's got 12 points in the game.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced. I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Cole dishes to Joseph. Nobody near Granger. No good on the three.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Noel passes to Grant. Now here's Carter Williams. He's tightly guarded.
It's been a good game for Carter Williams. 10 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
And Miami making a change here. Nick Roberts has checked in. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. And Cole kicks to Joseph. He dishes it to Cole. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
And Joseph drops them both. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Carter Williams. He's got 11. Embiid sets the pick for Carter Williams. Back to Turner. 6 to shoot. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Joseph. With 1 on the clock. Jump shot is good that time. Joseph's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Heat lead.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
A different look for Miami. Dang comes in for Danny Granger. And it's Napier in for Cole. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. And it's Napier in at the 1. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Here's Grant. Here's Carter Williams. He can't be stopped. Carter Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense.
Hey, guys, listen up. It's the fourth quarter. We got 2 choices. We can let go of the rope, or we can keep doing exactly what we've been doing. Let's tighten up our defense. Let's get right.
Joseph, he's checked in for Josh McRoberts. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Napier kicks to Joseph. Napier off the pick from Joseph. The kick out to Dang. Launches it. The rebound by Grant. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Charlotte. Noel sets a screen for Carter Williams. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. The dish to Noel. The Heat leading by 6. Wade passes to Joseph. The kick out to Bosch from past the arc. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Turner's checked in for Grant.
24 seconds.
Here is Williams. Right wing, tipped away, and stolen by Napier. And here we go. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. A shot by Joseph, no good. The 76ers trail by 6. Moultrie setting the pick for Carter Williams. He kicks to Williams. Passes to Turner. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Napier kicks to Joseph. Deflects the pass. Carter Williams dishes to Turner. Carter Williams with it to the inside. Williams kicks to Carter Williams. Outside Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got 4 rebounds in this game. To end the drought. No good. Good work defensively by Turner. The 76ers trail by 4. Carter Williams, the pass to Williams. Turner. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 18 points for Evan Turner. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Joseph. D right on him. Wade outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Joseph. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Joseph's got 29. Embiid, he's checked in for 40. And with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Here's Carter Williams. Off target from three-point range. The Heat leading by 4. Pass to Napier. Wade outside. He feeds it to Joseph. Kicks it to Bosch. Pass to Napier. Shoots. They get it back. Shot by Joseph. No good.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
There's the feed to Moultrie. Outside Williams. Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded by Joseph. Embiid sets the pick for Turner. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
And it's Wade penetrating. Here's Bosch. Money!
This is exactly what happens when you allow Chris Bosch to get going.
34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Carter Williams. Not a lot of room. Here's the floater. Nails it!
Gotta love the teardrop. Just put it right over the defender.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
That's his second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, so strategically everything changes a little bit. Those were very important foul shots.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Embiid. Misses off the left iron. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. 14 foul.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Outside Turner on the wing. Williams trying his luck deep. No luck. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Here's Carter Williams. And so it's Miami winning this one.
Dwayne, you guys had a real...
Just wanted to say I really like the way you've been playing on the offensive end. Great game tonight.
Hey, thanks, Coach. I really feel like I've been able to step up my game a lot lately.
I know how hard you've been working. Keep it up. Just don't forget the other side of the ball, okay?
Don't worry, Coach. I won't forget. I got you.
Everyone is in their seat and buckled in at the American Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. For the Miami Heat, they won their last contest, that game against Philadelphia.
That was a heck of a performance for them offensively. There were some stretches there where it just seemed like everything was falling for them.
And it wasn't by accident they shot it that well. Their ball movement was excellent. That was the key to me.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Lowry and Ross pairing up in the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Now here is Lowry following the miss by Chris Bosh. Lowry drives in. DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. Left side DeRozan. Stolen by Joseph. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist from Joseph. Wade's got his team on the board to start the game for the Heat. And the Raptors with the ball. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Tough game to lose, really. They actually put up a great fight, I thought. But, you know, when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah, I think it's something they learn from, though. I mean, you have to convert the positives, even from a loss like that, into momentum for your next game. They got to take what they did well and kind of double down the efforts here tonight.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Corner shot, and it's good off the back rim and in. Joseph's got his first bucket of the night. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here is Lowry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
No good from Ross. He'd have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Napier kicks to Joseph. The rebound by Patterson. Toronto with the ball. DeRozan in the corner. Three-pointer, and he gets it to go. DeRozan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And a lot of times his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later on, and he's off to the good start.
Pass to Napier for the 3. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Lowry kicks to Ross. Lowry setting the pick for Ross. There's the pick. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Lowry has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Napier kicks to Wade. Pass to Joseph. Shoots off the step back, and he hits the jump shot. Joseph's got his second basket of the night.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Lowry a screen on deck. Jumper off the screen. That one rolling around and rims out.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Now here's Joseph. He had 31 points in the win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop with that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
Raptors trail by 3. Outside Lowry. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. He'd have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Napier passes to Bosch. Napier kicks to Dang. Now here's Joseph. He has 6. And here's Lowry. The 10-footer. Again, Toronto. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys.
He's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Napier. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Patrick Patterson. Vasquez, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Williams in for Kyle Lowry.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The Heat shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
It's been a strong game for Joseph. He already has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
Right side, Williams. Passes it to Vasquez. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. With the teardrop, the shot will not go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher mentally and physically if you're going to win on the road.
Raptors trail by 3. 58 seconds left to play in the first. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Well, one of the better free throw shooting teams in the NBA. They're hitting about 80% from the line this year.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Joseph dishes to Cole. And the 3 ball is good. Cole's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Vasquez passes to Johnson. The rebound by McRoberts. The Heat leading by 5. Granger kicks to McRoberts. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now the dish to DeRozan. Fires from the line. Good as the jump shot falls. DeRozan's got 5.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
DeRozan against Granger. And there's another one for the Heat.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And they're scoring pretty well. In quarter, just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
So for Toronto right now, Ross and Johnson, they're the forwards. Lowry out there with Vasquez. And it's Hansbrough in at the center position. Vasquez can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 7. Now Joseph. And Chalmers kicks to Joseph. Lets it fly from 18. Toronto grabs the miss.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 31 points and was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the foul line and the field. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Here's Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Cole dishes to Granger. Fades. And he gets the bucket. Granger's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat. And so here's Toronto. Vasquez with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the shot is good. And the Heat lead by 9.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Now here is Lowry. 9 points in the game so far.
Really good defense there, forcing that double clutch shot.
And Chalmers kicks to Cole. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early. Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anderson. Danny Granger. Wade, he's checked in for Mario Chalmers. And it's Napier in for Cole. Raptors also changing it up. Valanciunas comes in for Hansbrough. And it's Patterson in for Johnson. That one goes. Count it.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
Now here's Vasquez. Averaging 6 points per contest. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Once he gets inside like that, even an excellent defensive effort isn't enough.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
You got to like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Raptors trail by 8. Outside Lowry. He feeds it to Vasquez. Kicks to Valanciunas. And there's the pass to Patterson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. And another basket for Toronto. Here's Wade. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. On the wing, Dang. He's guarded by Ross. And Joseph kicks to Wade. Here's Napier. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Napier's got 6 points.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The Heat leading by 7. Here's Joseph. He's got 14. Dang kicks to Joseph. Ross against Dang. Clock at 6. It's tipped. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Lowry. Ross with a wide open look. And another basket for Toronto.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Joseph with the ball. Patterson on him. And Joseph kicks to Wade. From the baseline. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Raptors trail by 7. Outside Lowry. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Joseph's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Here's Vasquez, and no good trying to get that one. And the first half is now in the books. Miami ahead.
Well, Coach Casey, obviously you'll be starting the second.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But
what a game we're seeing from Money.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Money out there with Chris Bosh. And it's Napier in at the point. The Heat leading by 7. On the wing, Dang. Left side, Dang. And there's the feed to Joseph. The kick out to Dang. Here's Napier. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lowry against Dang. Outside Lowry. Dang against Ross. Patterson setting the pick for Ross. And it's Lowry penetrating. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Lowry's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Raptors.
Hey, guys, listen up. On defense, I want to clog the paint. They have to see 5 guys in the paint. If you
see some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performance. 22 points per night, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Certainly not numbers he should be disappointed in, but we know what a high standard he holds himself to.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, he's been giving them major contributions on a daily basis.
Now here's Wade, averaging 8 points a game. And Joseph kicks to Wade. Wade, right side. Changes up. And there's the bucket coming on the way up from Joseph. Joseph's got 18 points in the game.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now here's Patterson, averaging 10 points per contest. Back to Lowry for the 3, and he gets it to go. He's got 18.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Joseph with the ball. Patterson defending. And it's Napier missing.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Lowry drives in, out to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Napier. He's got 6. Inside to Bosch. He dishes it to Joseph. Back to Bosch. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shoots from 14. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. And the Heat lead by 3. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Patterson a screen on Deng. DeRozan passes to Valanciunas. Lowry. And Napier pulls it down. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Wade. And there's another one for the Heat.
When he gets the fadeaway to go, I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Raptors also changing it. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Cole. He's got 7. Dishes to Chalmers. Granger outside. Good on the shot. Granger's got 6 points.
Give a round of applause, fans. Your Heat answer.
Here's DeRozan. Can't get it to go. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie and the truck, for showing, but it's the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
The Heat with the lead. So for Toronto right now, DeRozan out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Vasquez. Then there's Lowry. And it's Johnson in at the 5 spot. Outside Lowry. He kicks it to Patterson. It's stolen by Dang. And now here comes Dang, leading the break. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Back to DeRozan, all alone. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for Toronto. The Heat shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And Joseph kicks to Nathan. Joseph with the ball. Patterson on him. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 20 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. It's Patterson atop the key. Here's Vasquez. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Now here's Joseph. DeRozan defending. Wade dishes to Joseph. And a miss there on the triple.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Vasquez passes to Lowry. And DeRozan kicks to Johnson. Out to DeRozan. Outside Lowry. Pass to Vasquez. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the line. Here's Patterson. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Joseph with the ball. Patterson on him. Joseph the pass to Nathan. Wade outside. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Poked away.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
The drive by Lowry. Feeds it to Patterson. Here's Vasquez. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Joseph dishes to Wade. High post try. That's good on the jump shot.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Some changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Terrence Ross in for Vasquez. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. The Heat have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. And then Bosh with the jam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is on this.
No, you know what, Ken? Come on, Ken. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Step back on that one and let it fly. And it's now 22 points for Joseph. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
What a play to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
So it's Miami now. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Lowry against Wade. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The defense starting to falter. I think we're seeing some tired legs here, Clark.
Now here's Wade. Pass to Dang. There's the dish to Joseph. Back to Dang. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. Got that bucket in no time at all. Ross has got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
He hushed them up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned. They don't know what to think.
Wade passes to Dang. Heat moving the ball around. Joseph dishes to Wade. 5 to shoot. Knocked loose and stolen by Kyle Lowry. To take the lead, here's DeRozan. Ross kicks to Low. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Patterson passes to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. He'd have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Joseph. Shot is off. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Passes it to Patterson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ross on the wing for 3. Off target from downtown. Now Joseph. Fades and shoots. It falls! Here's DeRozan. Oh, he got it!
Boom! Buzzer, knock it down! Right at the hole.
Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. Back after this. And neck-to-neck basketball action. This one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Joseph, he's in at power forward. Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade combine at guard. Chris Bosh is out there with Dang, and the shot is good.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Toronto trailing. Now here's Vasquez. He feeds it to Ross to take the lead. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Cole dishes to Joseph. With the fadeaway. And it's Miami with another.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Ross kicks to DeRozan. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right, showing him off right there. Good move.
What does that even mean, Kevin? Bounce to the ounce?
Vasquez with it. Wade picks him up. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Kicks to Bosh. The pass to Joseph. Wade outside. There's the feed to Cole. Clock at 6. Takes it from 10. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. No good from Ross. The Heat with the lead. Dang passes to Joseph. Back to Dang. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. so he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice work there. Steps up, knocks them down, and makes it a 2-possession game.
Vasquez up top. Ross on the wing. He dishes it to Patterson. Out to DeRozan. Uncovered. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Yeah, they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Lowry, he's checked in for Vasquez. The drive by Lowry. Money!
Lowry is small in size, but big in might. And when he gets going, he can be an offensive force.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. The Raptors have gone 3 for 5 for their shot since we got started here in overtime. No good from 3-point territory. Here's Wade, and an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's his first personal foul, third team foul. Wade. 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Three-pointer, Lowry cranes it from downtown. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul, fourth team foul. Wade.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
Hey, for real, what up, man?
What up, man?
Hey, I really dig your stuff, man. Much love and respect.
Likewise, you really been turning it up lately, making a name for yourself. Caught my attention for sure. Consider me a fan.
Oh, thanks, man. But, you know, I just got to keep working, for real.
That's it. Work and work and work some more. Do it long enough, you can make anything happen.
Yeah, that's right, man. Well, I really appreciate you coming to the game, man.
You know
Maybe
it.
we'll catch up.
Hey, you ever need anything, let me know.
Say word, man. Appreciate you.
in the crib, ma. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. And if a get an attitude, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring and I'm over best because I got it going on. I'm a
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. With our Santas Clark Kellogg and Steve Curry and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Indiana, Paul George is the 3 with David West at the 4. Obney Stuckey out there with Hill. And it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Maybe they're still working out the Kings defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Outside Hill. Dishes to Hibbert. The jump hook and misses it off the right side of the rim. On defense, the Pacers, they're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And I think they can be proud of the way they performed. I mean, they executed. They really brought energy to the game. It just didn't go their way.
You know what? That was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, Steve, and they were right in it until the closing moments.
Here's George. 17 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Hill kicks to Hibbert. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
9 seconds on the shot.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Hill, no good.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Outside, George. Stuckey outside. Hibbert with a screen for Stuckey. Pass to Hibbert. Outside Hill. There's the 3. And good on the basket. Book it. Hill's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Miami's ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
That was no picnic, though, guys. They barely hung on at the end of regulation and finally pulled it out in overtime.
Because of the way they got it done, Steve, that could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. That's good. Joseph's got his second bucket of the night.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. George sets a screen for Hill. Kicks it to Hibbert. It's back to Hill. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. And now here comes Dang, leading the break. Passes it to Bosch. Leans inside, and he hits the jump shot.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Pacers trail by 3. On the wing, Hill. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Hibbert with a screen for Hill. Now the feed to Stuckey. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Stuckey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now here's Joseph. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Here is Hill. Pass to George. Hibbert with a screen on Dang. George dishes to Hibbert. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Napier kicks to Joseph. Feeds it to Bosch. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Napier passes to Joseph. And yes, sir, that one drops. Joseph's got 8 points.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Outside Hill. The pass to Stuckey. Hibbert with a screen for Stuckey. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the night right here. He's off on the first. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Lou Aldang. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Napier. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miami's checked in for Hibbert. Barnes comes in for David West. Johnson, he's checked in for George. And it's Clarkson in for George Hill. Here's Clarkson, right now averaging 5 points a game. He feeds it to Stuckey. Pass to Clarkson. Johnson goes in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, and of course, we'd all like to see that free throw percentage improve. I mean, he does not have the touch in the 60s.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
On the line, but he made the adjustment. 10 points for Joseph.
He is just tearing it out this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Clarkson kicks to Johnson. Over to the wing. 1:06 left in the first. Stuckey passes to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Stuckey drives inside. And that one's drained from the low block. Stuckey's got 6.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Here's Cole. 9 points last game. Here's Joseph. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. George is checked in for Rodney Stuckey. Indiana leading. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clarkson kicks to George. They set the screen. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Now, here's Joseph. He's got 10. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cole. Puts up the baby hook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, Joseph. And Joseph drops them both. Here's George. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Come on.
Here for our Christmas Day matchup. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Joseph, he's in at the 4 spot. Norris Cole is out there with Chalmers. Then there's Chris Anderson, and it's Dang in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. That is good. George has got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana.
How you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Cole dishes to Chalmers. He kicks it to Cole. Now here's Joseph. Defense is right there. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Joseph's got 14 points. And it's Indiana's ball. Last time they met was in Indiana.
You know, that last game I thought was an evenly played game, but the difference was the big discrepancy in the free throw percentage in their favor. That's what helped them win.
Hill passes to Johnson. Inside, stolen by Anderson. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Hill. Clark, it doesn't do any good to get to the line if you're only going to hit one of the two free throws.
You're exactly right, Kevin. You don't want the hack-a-shack strategy to be a way for a team to beat you. You want it to...
That's the way to shoot the rock.
For Miami, Wash comes in for... 1:30 left in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Raptors was simply terrific. He had 30 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Put him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Joseph's got 4 this quarter. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
And it's Nate Pierre missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss. Well, he defended the shot, got back into play, and grabbed the board. Nice play.
Now, here's Joseph. They set the pick. With 2 seconds left, Wade has the open look. No good on the buzzer beater. That'll do it for the first half.
Well, Coach Vogt.
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business. TCB.
About to get going here. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Boy, his rebounding was superb in that first half, particularly at the offensive end where he's really battling.
And that continually allowed them to get 2 quality shots on the same possession, Steve. That's invaluable.
On the court for Indiana. Down low, Weston Hibbert. Rodney Stuckey out there with George Hill. And it's George in at the small forward position. The drive by Wade, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Hill kicks to George. The dish now to Hibbert. 5 to shoot. No good. Nice D from Bosch.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Joseph dishes to Wade, then kicks to Wade. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Joseph. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And now it's a 10-point Miami lead. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Number 1, the Heat. The Pacers in 5th.
Great teamwork and great schemes at both ends of the floor. You're seeing that from each of these clubs. So this is what...
Pacers trail by 10. Hill kicks it to West. Stuckey drives inside. That's good. Stuckey's got 8.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Paul George. Lately, he's been untouchable. He's been in the zone. You see how getting around 24 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And night in and night out, he's their #1 option on offense.
No surprise there, Steve. I mean, the way he can fill it up, he leads the team in scoring, too.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Hill passes to Hibbert. Hill, a screen on Bosch. Clock at 6. And George, here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Joseph. 18 points for him. And it's Miami with another. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
It's stolen by Dang. Wade against Stuckey. Joseph dishes to Bosch. Dang kicks to Bosch. Dang passes to Wade. Wade left side. David West grabs the miss.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Now Hill, averaging 13 points a contest. Stolen by Wade. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
West can't hit.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Napier kicks to Joseph. Dang with the screen for Joseph. He dishes it to Dang. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Heat schedule, this is how they stack up in the league stats. First in shooting percentage. First in fewest turnovers per game. And they're #1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Now here is Hill. Barnes sets a screen for Hill. And that one's good. 16 points for Paul George.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
There's a screen. Cole dishes to Joseph. Outside Dang. Kicks to Joseph. And that one's good. Joseph's got 22.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Pacers trail by 10. Josh McRoberts is checked in for the Heat. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. Clarkson, he's checked in for Indiana. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Vice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And here is Joseph after Paul George getting his 3 to go. The 3 from Chalmers. Rebound by Mahimi. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
Yeah, no question. If I'm them, I'm definitely going 2 for 1.
Outside, George dishes to Barnes. Passes it to Clarkson. And again, it's Indiana.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now, here's Joseph. 22 points for him. Granger, a screen on Barnes. Joseph with the ball. It's stolen by Johnson. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Johnson's got the ball. Three-pointer. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, and let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yes, the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard. A brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
The Heat leading by 5. Joseph in at the 4 spot. Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade combine at guard. Danny Granger out there with Josh McRoberts. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Joseph. Three-pointer, and he gets it to go. Cole's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Hibbert, the pass to Clarkson. Hibbert kicks to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Here's Cole. And Hibbert with the block. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Shoots from 8. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. 8 points for Roy Hibbert.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Now here's Joseph. Defense right on him. The feed now to Cole. Pass to Wade. Inside. Here's Joseph. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. And the Heat with some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Josh McRoberts. Bang comes in for Danny Granger. And it's Napier in for Cole. The Pacers also changing it up. David West, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Stuckey comes in for Johnson. And George Hills subbed in for Clarkson. Joseph, that's good. And here is Hill. Feeds to Stuckey. It's back to Hill. And there's the pass to Barnes. Hill kicks to Stuckey. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Joseph's got his 6th rebound on the night. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for Luol Deng.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Now here is Hill. Back to Stuckey. Hibbert with the screen for Stuckey. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Joseph. Wide open look, and it's Miami with another.
Well, another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
Pacers trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Okay, guys, we have to make sure that they get no open looks from the outside. That means we got to stick with our man all over the floor. It doesn't matter if it's strong side or ball side. No helps on drives, all right?
Paul George, he's checked in for the Pacers. All right, let's go over to the sideline with George.
To hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
You also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
Pacers trail by 12. He feeds it to Hill. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The shot by George, wide open. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
The Heat leading by 10. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Joseph kicks to Napier. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. Joseph with the ball. Pressed on him. Miami no good on that time either.
2 minutes.
George dishes to Hill. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. George up top. He's guarded by Joseph. His three-pointers off the mark. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Right side Bosch. He kicks it to Joseph. Back to Bosch. The shot is off. George with the defensive effort. Outside Hill. George sets a screen for Hill. Back to George. Off the pick. And right through it goes. George has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Indiana. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Stuckey brings the double team. Joseph the pass to Napier. Outside Dang. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And Joseph kicks to Wade. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Heat lead by 11.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Now here is Hill. The three from George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Dang against George. Dang off the pick from Joseph. Dang passes to Napier. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Joseph. And that one's good.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team...
Chris, a nice win in the first of a back-to-back.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.
Turn everything up tonight. All levels. All levels. Shake it right now. What? What?
Let me grab the microphone and I'ma take it away. Every time I spit, I blow 1 or 2 speakers. Top model diva, but my name not Eva. Yeah, I bring fever, rocking classic Adidas. I'm straight off the heater, ripping needles off the meter. Here I go, flip my flow. Back it up, then I drop it low. It's a must, cause I'm dangerous. I be a hustle on the bus to call me. I talk, did a stutter. 2005 MCs in trouble. The run for cover, hide under your covers, cause you gon' need more protection than them. Missy finna spit just simply wrong. Misdemeanor always make MCs feel small. Stick you on the table with a plastic cup. Say grace. Y'all just rookies. Not my competition, you skip or play hooky. Ain't nobody here that can tear the track up, and I ain't done rapping, so shut. Keep it simple.